Yo, I'm so excited about this lunch. I'm starving. I got the worst angles today. Can you even see me? Oh, I guess you can a little bit. Yo, I got food. I'm hungry. I ain't been drinking protein like I should. I need to. I've been slipping because I ain't had a kitchen. What am I supposed to do? This bag's got a hole in it too. A little extra for the road. This is Nitro. That bird is so pretty. This is Nitro with, it's got fancy stuff in it. Creatine. Some of the old stuff I had from like last month. Water. Oh, y'all, I ain't been myself today. I think I might have took too much magnesium. I took an extra pill last night, and I just feel so mellow today. I feel like a marshmallow. I do. I feel like I ate a micro dose of mushrooms. I'm just so mellow. I'm just very... I might just be hungry. I might just be hungry. Sometimes my energy... Or I could just be getting old. It could be anything. I'm dying. Oh, God. Somebody call 911. I don't know. It could just be... it's weird because everything's been great. And then I took an extra magnesium last night. And now I'm just... Like, today, it's just been like... I feel like Gumby or somebody. I don't know. Strawberry. I don't like them super cold. They're perfect. That was a big one. Oh, it's such a pretty day. These strawberries are huge. Jesus Christ. What in the genetic modification is going on? I don't need them to be as big as my head. I'm starving. I made a wrap. It's the first time I've ever tried to do something like this. I even made a diaper for it. And he can't. Look how I folded it up. It's delicious. I mean, I don't know. I ain't tried it yet. Ooh, she juicy. I lost an onion. So it's got ham, lettuce, tomato, onion, mayonnaise. It actually looks good. Yeah. That tomato made it juicy. Ham, onion, tomato, lettuce. Oh, my skirt. I think I was hungry. I don't know what time it is. I'd be so grouchy. No napkin. I have to do protein. I wish I could fly like them birds. I'd be the skinniest bird in the sky because I'd spend all my time flying. I wouldn't want to come down to find worms and eat food. What if, well, I guess all birds eat different stuff. It'd have to rain for me to get out of the sky. We'll be able to fly in heaven. It's going to be so much fun. They're huge. Well, how big is one of? Jeez Louise. I'm struggling. Oh yeah. Sammy. At first when I ate like a mad lady, I was hungry. I'm a girl, we're always hungry. We forget to eat. That ham is really good. Tomato, ham, onion, and mayonnaise on a low carb tortilla wrap. Tortilla! Oh, so good. Put so much ham on there. Yeah, I just feel really like lethargic. Maybe I just worked out too much this week. I slept like 8 hours last night, so maybe my body just needs more recovery time. I don't know. It could have been that magnesium. That's what it does. It helps you rest. Calms you down. It has so many great mental health properties. Seriously. That was so good. Now this giant strawberry. I'm full, but I need to eat. God, them onions are strong. Whoo! Bedelia. God, it got me smelling like a hay bundle of wild onions. Jesus. Damn, them strawberries good. And they come from the Dollar General. They actually taste like strawberries. Sometimes the ones from Walmart be tasting like water. Even the pink ones. Or the fancy ones. Spend $10 on damn 20 strawberries and it don't taste like nothing. Y'all remember those? There was like some pink strawberries or something. They tasted like water. I got ripped off. Whew, God. I feel like a lard. Ugh. It'll hit me though, and I'll start to feel better. Could just be that extra pill. Magnesium mellows me out. Most of us are magnesium deficient. I think it's like 77% of Americans. It shit works. It helps with my mental health tremendously. Ever since I started taking that magnesium, whatever Satan throws at me, I just stomp it, you know? I think Jesus would want us all to take magnesium so we could all chill the hell out. We all going through a lot. I mean, the alternative is marijuana or Xanax. I think the lesser evil is a supplement that's approved by the FDA. Well, they ain't worth a damn. The FDA has no weight anymore. They bought and paid for it. But the supplement would be better, in my opinion, than the alternatives for calming. I take it at night. I try to eat something. I took 3 of them last night because 2 of the pills only comprise of 71% of your daily values. So me and my quick thinking, I was like, well, let me take extra pill because then that'll be almost 100%. I don't think that was a good idea. I feel so mellow. I feel slow. I feel like I got drool dripping down my jaw. Like, seriously. I feel slow. I feel like just laying around. Is this what people feel like when they smoke weed? Probably. I don't know, man. I'm joking. But seriously, the magnesium. How much? Let's see. If you have problems with PMS cramps too, magnesium. Take it the week before you start. You're welcome. You're welcome. Your period cramps will go away. You won't have as much bloating. You won't feel like you're fugly. I mean, it's crazy. It's like, what? Yes, magnesium will alleviate PMS symptoms. It's actually the number one thing you should be taking to alleviate PMS. And actually, PMS symptoms are a sign of low magnesium. That's why you're cramping and hurting and feeling like ass, because your magnesium is low. Why didn't no doctor ever tell me this? Why don't they tell us this when we spend $300 to have a physical? $500. How much is it? I don't know. I ain't had a physical in 20-something years. You get 2 seconds with them, and they don't be hitting you with no medical information. In my opinion, that's their job. Do you know how revolutionary it would be for a doctor to get on the internet and say, listen, we can end all them cramps. Your PMS is a symptom of magnesium deficiency. So many people could be helped. But you know what won't happen? They won't make money off of birth control. They won't make money off of other medications that help with PMS symptoms or mental health symptoms. Do you see what I'm saying? They make billions off of female reproductive stuff. So telling us to take magnesium would hit their pocket, honey. They need us on mental health drugs, and they need to make us look like we're all crazy because we have PMS. They don't want to fix the problem and tell us that we're all magnesium deficient, but that's the fact. That's the fact. Yeah, magnesium. It's wonderful. I think I took too much. It's a little too wonderful today. Your girl can't even move. I'm like a snail stuck in the sand or something. It's like, damn. Let's see. I think it was 70%. And if you're a female looking for it, it will. It's never a good day to die. I hope everybody's okay. It's the EMS. First of all, if you have problems with things such as anxiety, insomnia, depression, PMS cramps, stuff like that's when you would want some magnesium. It can help with all of that, but you would want magnesium. There's a specific one. Hold on. How many people are magnesium deficient in the United States? I think it was like 77%. Potentially 75%. So where does magnesium come from? Naturally. Where does magnesium come from naturally? What foods? Bananas, avocados, almonds, spinach, black beans, leafy greens, pumpkin seeds, whole grain, cashews, chia seeds. How many people eat any of that? We might all have some peanut butter in the pantry, don't get me wrong, but ain't none of us got no damn pumpkin seeds up in the damn cabinet with some chia seeds and legumes and tofu and what we're supposed. Did I tell y'all that I made some tofu a few weeks ago and it was delicious? Definitely gonna do that again. I did like a sesame teriyaki. It was so good. Anyways, salmon, quinoa, milk, yogurt, kidney beans, fish. Do you see where magnesium comes from? Magnesium comes from whole foods. That's why we're all deficient. How many of, I mean, genuinely, how many of us really have a bag of brown rice, a bag of tofu? Like, most of this stuff is not, most of us are not exclusively eating this stuff. I guess I'm trying to, this is not stuff that's really exclusive to modern society. I know a few people that'll eat some damn quinoa or whatever it's called. You might be able to get some black beans at Chipotle. But I want to be clear that, like, the salmon, the nuts, the yogurt, the kidney beans, the fish, that's what we're supposed to be eating in large quantities, like spinach salads or, you know, I don't know how to say what. There's more processed stuff in food than whole food nowadays. Even when you go out to places like Chipotle, there's so much additives in that stuff. It's not good for you. But, yeah, this makes sense why we're all deficient, because not a lot of us eat stuff like this. It not like in large quantities like we're supposed to. Interesting. Which magnesium is good for anxiety, depression, and PMS? So it's going to be magnesium glycinate, and it's glycinate. And I'm telling you right now, I promise you, if you're a female that has intense PMS symptoms, start taking this the week before. You're going to feel amazing. Your cramps are, I mean, seriously, I usually have them so back there, like through and through from my stomach to my back. And like, I'm like bedridden. Like, I hurt the first day so bad I can't even walk. That magnesium will reduce that, if not completely take it away. Another thing that really works as well is eating root ginger whole. Just take a bite of the ginger, make it into a paste in your mouth and swallow it. That's wonderful for PMS cramps. That's an all-natural way as well. Using both, you're going to feel amazing. You'll breeze through it, honey. You'll get over that hump. So, yeah, it's magnesium glycinate. Glycinate? So, there's also another one called magnesium bisoglycinate, which is widely regarded as the best magnesium for women due to its hormone supportive properties, helping regulate estrogen and progesterone. I can't say it, especially during PMS and menopause. But I have the magnesium glycinate. This is bisoglycinate. I've never tried this, but the magnesium glycinate works perfect for me. But this says that this helps also regulate stress and sleep, and it aids in cortisol regulation and supports restful sleep. And I sleep so much better when I take my magnesium. So much better. Hey, happy Saturday. Thank you so much, Star Daddy. A fridge reveal. I ain't got no fridge. I don't know how to say it. If you really have something to say about... Oh, what is going on? Y'all just ignore the trolls, please. Thank you so much. Yeah, I know, Susan. They're children. Those are children with cell phones. Grown adults don't act like that. And if they do, they hate themselves. I think it's children. Cheers. Protein. Was that a ham, lettuce, and tomato sandwich? Or was that a ham, lettuce, and tomato taco? It was on the tortilla. I still think it was a sandwich. It was a delicious sandwich. Make me sleepy sandwich. Y'all, I really think I took too much. I ain't never doing that again. I guess I'll sleep good tonight. Shit, by 4 p.m. it'll wear off and I'll be ready to take on the world. And everybody will be in bed. It's Sunday. By damn 8 o'clock, ain't nobody in the streets. Everybody gotta work tomorrow. These working folks around here, all of them. I need to go holler at that manager tomorrow. I'll do that. I'll swing in there and get me a coffee and be like, hey, one of your employees told me y'all might be hiring. We'll see. I just don't want it to interfere with my real job. I'm sure it won't. It's not like they're going to work me damn 20 hours a day, damn 7 days a week. They actually have employees there, which is why I'm shocked, because there's like 2 older guys I've seen there. There's like 3 or 4 younger guys. There's probably like, I feel like 4 different women I see in there all the time, like 2 different managers. Like they seem like they're heavily employed, but they're busy as hell too. I mean, they are busy. Every time I go in there, it's just slam. They don't get no break. Them employees don't get no break. They work their ass off. I will say that. And they always nice too. Ever since I become homeless, both of the McDonald's, the one here and the one in Eden. Yeah, they don't get no break. That's for sure. Y'all, did y'all see that I took the cover off my thing? I think it's healing up pretty good. Here, I'll show you. It looks kind of gnarly, actually. So you see the redness? That's where it took the skin off. This is the first day that I haven't had it completely covered. My elbow is still covered, though. But my forearm's looking good, because that whole forearm was cut up, too. So it looks okay. No, it's not my greenhouse. It's pretty, though. I don't think there's anything in there. I don't know. I've never tried to go look. I should. Hold on. I'm trying to descale myself right now. Disgusting. Oh, yeah. They got seeds and stuff to plant stuff. That's cute. There ain't no plants in there growing. But it's set up as a horticulture shop. They have all the tools, seeds, all that stuff in there. So that's cool. We need to do something. Let's go have some fun. I need to put this stuff back in my book bag. God, I feel like somebody slipped me a damn Xanax last night or something. I am so mellow. I could probably just go lay on the ground. Right in the middle of town and not even care. That magnesium is good, let me tell you. If you're stressed out, honey, start eating you 2 of them before bed. God, all of a sudden you wake up and don't care. If you really don't want to care, take 3. Whew, if you really want to turn into a lump of nothing, take 3. Jesus, when it said it had a common effect, I ain't never took 3 of them though. 2 of them don't do me like this. 3 of them feels like somebody horse tranked my ass. Like somebody done hit me with a blowgun and tranked me. I feel slow. I don't know if I'm going to be able to bicycle. Oh, God, I don't know if I'll be able to bicycle. Listen, worst comes to worst, we'll go lay down somewhere. Oh, that's funny. Maybe I ain't had enough caffeine. I did only have one of those green bottles. I made another one, though. I usually have a few shots of caffeine by now. Oh, it's 12 o'clock. Damn, we usually 2 bottles in, 3 cups of coffee, at least 3 shots. Usually by 12. Oh my God, how many milligrams is that? 80 and 80 is 160, and then 90 and 90 is 180 plus 160. Holy shit. I really need to, like, stop drinking so much caffeine. No wonder I got stomach problems and heart problems and energy problems. It's hard, though, being homeless. Like, what am I supposed to do? Carry a basket of fruit and vegetables around? Like, you're like, what? Listen, hear me out. So, for primal, like, for good energy, you would want to eat a diet of fruit and yogurt and milk, whole foods, right? Well, I don't get that diet because I eat a lot of this crap out here. And then I drink the caffeine so that I can have energy to work. I'm tired. Like, I may still look young, but I'm not, okay? I have to have the caffeine in order to film and be here with y'all. That's how tired I am. I'm literally killing myself slowly in an attempt to make a decent paycheck, to make it off the streets. It's that simple. And, like, I have to eat a bunch of junk, so that causes health problems. It makes you more dehydrated. For optimal energy and to not need the caffeine, I would need to eat a steady, consistent, healthy, whole food diet. That's my point. That was why I brought up the basket of fruit. Do you see what I'm saying? I'm like playing this game of wake up, maybe drink a bottle of water if I'm lucky. This morning I didn't. I went straight to caffeine. Wake up. I'm playing this game of just trying to keep up with the Joneses with caffeine. It's like I need more caffeine so I have more energy. But like if I ate a better diet, then I would have optimal energy. But it sucks because I'm homeless and I don't have access to a fridge. And, you know, it's just this circle. It's just this endless circle of killing my liver and kidneys with caffeine. Some dude said, when I, you know, a few weeks ago, I was having major kidney problems, and I was like, God, my kidneys hurt, da-da-da-da-da-da. And he dropped in the comments, and he's like, you think it's from all of those drink packets you drink with the energy? And I was like, probably. Like, and then I heard nothing from him. He was probably he probably thought to himself, you know, like people do, they think about drug addicts. Why don't they just stop? Well, this is why I'm explaining it. The reason I have to drink so much caffeine is so that I have enough energy to try to survive. The alternative is to not drink any caffeine and then be laying in the grass with no food, water, and my basic needs not being met. The caffeine is the only way that I can bicycle as much as I do to get all of my resources. It's an endless cycle. It's a game I'm playing with my life, you know, too. Like the health effects being out there. Bye, Dar Daddy. I hope you have a great day. It's just... it's just crazy. I be drinking way too much caffeine. Y'all see me. It's so crazy because, like, y'all sit here and watch me drink 600 milligrams in, like, 6 hours or maybe 5 or 4. And then people get on here and be like, she's on drugs. And it's like, wait a second. She done had 4 double shots of espresso, 2 mixed drinks of packets of energy, and 2 Excedrin. No, I think she's amped up from the 1,000 milligrams of caffeine that she just mainlined. Like... people don't think, like, that's part of the reason I show everything. It's because, like, people that are out here in my position or people that have been in my position, they're gonna understand the struggle because they were doing the same shit. Whether they were doing drugs to survive or drinking caffeine to survive or whatever. A lot of people out here do drugs just to have the energy to survive out here. That's another crazy thing. It's like meth users, you know, they don't want to fall asleep, so they use meth to stay up because they're scared to fall asleep because they're scared of potential harm. How sad. Imagine turning into a meth head because you're scared to go to sleep, because you're scared to be physically assaulted and mugged and killed. So you choose drugs over falling asleep. It's a real thing. It's a real thing. Um, I don't know. Or the opposite, they use heroin so they can fall asleep, so they're comfortable and they don't care anymore. You know? It's the same thing with my caffeine problem. I'm just in an endless cycle of trying to drink enough water to recuperate from yesterday's caffeine exposure and waking up with my liver hurting or my kidneys, and then doing it all over, trying to find enough energy and time to gather all this shit together, get my ass on the road, get out here, and you know how it is. You know how it is. You know how it is. Anybody that's a millennial, we live on caffeine. Most of us. Not all of us smoke, but a lot of us do though, especially vapes. A lot of Americans drink coffee. Yeah, I still can't believe that one coffee shop has coffee for as cheap as $3. How can they do it when they make nowhere near the kind of income that Starbucks does? But Starbucks charges $5, $6, $7, more than that now. It's damn $8, $9 a cup of coffee if you're gonna get a large. And Starbucks has been around for, I would guess, 40 years. I don't know. They make triple-digit billions, and they are literally beating us in the head for a cup of coffee. You know, the local coffee shops around here sell coffee for like $3, $4 a cup max. I think the largest one they got in there is like $5.06 or something. How can a mom and pop's place that does not bring in the revenue that a company like Starbucks does, how can they charge $3, $4, $5 a cup of coffee, but Starbucks is over here charging almost double, and they pull in triple-digit billions every year? Doesn't make sense. It's things like those inconsistencies in society that will show you that these companies are blatantly stealing from us. They say, oh, the coffee beans are more expensive to get, and maybe now they will be because of tariffs. But they've been saying this for 5 years. Everywhere. McDonald's, oh, we got to pay our employees more, so we got to raise the prices to $20. Remember that? This has been their story. This is their story. Things are more expensive to get. We can't get the same items because it's more expensive, and da-da-da-da, and they keep raising the prices. But in these little towns that I go to, primarily in like South Carolina, Georgia, North Carolina, all over Florida, those little backwoods towns, everything is extremely cheaper. It don't make sense. I don't understand how these people run in business. They've been in business for over 10 years. They just celebrated, I think, 10 years, right at 10 years. And it's a great place. Y'all have been in there with me. I love that coffee shop. How can they sell that coffee for that cheap and Starbucks can't? It just goes to show that they're lying about everything. And not only in my opinion, and I've said this from the start, these companies are making more money than they've ever made before. They learned how to scam us through COVID. When the world come to a stop and it was essential workers only, they reduced their amount of employees, and all of these companies have been reducing their amount of employees, and they're not rehiring people. They're not adding people, back to the job market. It's quite the opposite right now. So not only did they raise their prices, but they cut their overhead costs by firing employees, and they're literally making more money than ever. And I'm not smart. I know nothing about business. I know nothing about nothing, economy, nothing. But I can see what their game is. They learned how to scam us. They got it down to an art during COVID. They're making more money than they've ever made. I talk about places like McDonald's, Wendy's, Burger King, Starbucks. They're making more money than they've ever made. I'm telling you. Hell, that guy that runs that coffee shop over yonder, he's got more employees than most Starbucks that you see nowadays. That's another thing. How does he have more employees than the average Starbucks, and his coffee is cheaper? Man, I'll tell you why. Because he's an honest man. Or whoever owns that place, they're honest people. That's how. They're honest people. That's how their coffee is cheaper. Y'all, I feel like I got stuff in my teeth. I might need to brush them. Let me see. I'm going to do an inspection. They look alright. My face looks burnt. I don't know what I want to do. I need to go find a bathroom. That's what I need to do. I've been sitting here talking to y'all for a few. I forgot. Oh, what is going on with this phone? I did take horticulture in prison. How'd you know that? Have I talked about that before? Probably. do, 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 do. Where's my sandwich? What a loser. So my new favorite thing to do is to let the drama go on for a minute and then come in and see who I need to block. It's actually become fun. It's like a video game. I'm like sitting on the toilet in my mind right now playing Candy Crush. You know what I mean? Like scrolling. Like block, block. It's like swiping left on Tinder. Nope, 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 nope. Oh. It's a beautiful morning. It has been a nice day. Now, I think I'll go outside for a while. Yeah, I work for Starbucks, and they just gave us more staffing this past week. All I can say is 3 years overdue. I am so sorry, Jessica. I bet you've been working your ass off. That place is always so busy. I actually hate going in there because it's just too much going on. And yeah, I don't go into a Starbucks unless... And they're so expensive. I don't want to support that degeneracy, you know? Like, it's really crazy how ungrateful they are. They act like that damn cup of coffee is made out of gold. Oh, and then they got that closed door policy now where you can't even use the bathroom without spending money. You see how these men treat women? This is what I was talking about today. It's really sad. It makes me fear for my daughter, y'all. Because this behavior is only going to get bad. Worse. Look at it. I didn't say that they didn't have overheads. I said they cut their overhead costs by cutting their employees. Roll it back. You know how dumb people are, y'all. Do y'all know what my drug of choice was back when I used to do drugs? I've been clean for years, over half a decade. It's crazy because I came to this platform to bring awareness about recovery. prostitute, but I'm homeless. You know how ridiculous that is? I wouldn't be homeless if I was a prostitute, honey. It's crazy. It's like, I don't think that these people have two brain cells to rub together, clearly. Because the lies that they come up with, if they were smart, they would come up with lies that were more believable, I guess is my point. Yeah, imagine being so brain dead that you have to steal somebody else's content. And like, you know, like you literally have nothing going on upstairs. You have to steal someone else's content. It's crazy. I am so sorry to my regular followers and new followers that has to deal and look and read. And I'm so sorry you have to deal with this. I mean, I've been dealing with it for years. YouTube promotes this type of Jerry Springer degeneracy for clicks and views. And I apologize to all of my followers that actually support me and my mission to bring awareness to serious issues in society. Mental health, homelessness, drug addiction, you know, all of these things. People say that they want to fix the system. Well, we have to start talking about it. People want to fix the foster care system and fix the prison system and fix this and well, people are incapable of even talking about things. Look at my comment section. This is what we do here every day. This is what we've done here since the channel started. You know? I don't understand why all of these men are so disrespectful. Y'all wonder why you're single, sitting here watching a beautiful woman spit facts. Probably because you don't know how to talk to women. I mean, some of y'all are really like need to be like in jail. Like your comments are so vulgar, you deserve to be in jail because you're a threat to society. I just want to report all of this to YouTube, you guys. Sorry. I guess I'll just roll the clock and make money with my mouth shut, even though we have important things to talk about. You know? These bullies are so degenerate. All they're doing is growing my following, making me more money, and helping me bring awareness to real situations. I love it. So we're going to change it to fan fun, and I'm going to keep them off. And, yeah, I'll let my real followers support me. Because that's all I need. All I need is my real followers. Oh, but thank you to my haters. You're making me money. All right, let's go have some fun. I need a bathroom. I always need a bathroom. I'm sorry about the camera angle. I don't have a way to fix that other one. Everything's all messed up, and I can't fix nothing. There ain't nowhere to buy one. I don't have a P.O. box, so I haven't really get one. That's just how how the cookie crumbles. People are always going to pop up in your life lying on you to try to throw you off your game so that you sit there and continuously mansplain. Fuck those people. Keep it moving. Worry about what you got to do. And use it to your advantage like I do by cutting on fan funding. If people want to come to your page, just use it as an opportunity to try to let your fans support you, your followers support you. You know, I have real concerns and valid content. It's really sad that more people don't jump in the comments talking about things of importance, but that just motivates me to continue on this mission to bring awareness to these social situations and economic situations. And all it shows me is that people genuinely have lost their morals and values. And that makes my mission from God even more important. Oh yeah, but losers are always going to be popping up, trying to bring up stuff from 20 years ago, or trying to say that something happened that didn't. Like, that's just what losers do. I got so many stalkers at this point, I've lost count. I mean, if we had to go through like the police reports, it's a few dozen. I got hair. I can't get my hair to act right. I got like one hair somewhere. Oh, it's in my glasses. It's in the glass thing. It's like tickling me. Oh no. I need a potty. Sorry. I wonder if that door is open. It looks like they're having some kind of private session. So I don't want to go in there, but the ground's so hard. That was crazy. I was in a bike accident last Sunday. It's my own fault. I was playing too much. I always do. I'm like a kid that needs to learn to chill the hell out. Hey, that magnesium helps. I ain't gonna be jumping nothing today. Jumping under a tree to get some sleep. The sun's brighter now, but damn, I ain't seen it in like a week. It feels like a week, more than 2 days. It rained, where it was like super cloudy. Now it feels ultra bright. Yesterday it felt hot as hell too. Gotta walk it. I don't know what gets into me sometimes. I fucking hate this. This makes me want to do fucking steroids. Will it make me not feel like this? Can I work out every day? Because that's all I want to do. This fucking sucks. I feel like I'm about to fucking pass out. I didn't do shit but walk up a fucking hill. Maybe I'm extremely dehydrated. I think I am from all of that fucking nasty ass goddamn fast food I ate this week. This is why. This is why I feel like this. From that fucking food. 100%. I don't care if I have to live on yogurt and protein. I would rather live on yogurt and protein and know that my diet is good in comparison to eating shit and feeling like this every day. I mean, I genuinely feel like I'm about to fucking drop. I don't never feel like this. And I've noticed it for like 3 days. It's coming from eating all of this fucking food. We had that breakfast plate from that place. Then we had potato salad and fucking green beans. Then we had sweet potatoes and fried chicken and biscuits and shit. No wonder I feel like this. Hardee's fucking sausage biscuit. Hardee's fucking chicken wraps. Hardee's burger. That's just a few of the fucking things I ate this week. No wonder I feel like I'm about to fucking die. This is what it does to your body. This is why nobody feels good. This is why everybody has mental health problems. I feel like ass right now. I'm so angry. I was eating all that. Now I'm saying it out loud and I'm like, no wonder I feel like this. This is what it does to people. How long did it take me to figure this out? 2 years. 2 years. 2 years. Life-changing information. I mean, seriously. Go 30 days with no fast food, no takeout, eating at home, making everything from scratch, whole foods. And you're going to feel 75 to 95% better. I promise you. I swear to God on my life. I swear to God on my life. I will never lead you in the wrong direction. Go 30 days, no fast food, no takeout. Everything is whole food. Yogurt for breakfast, fruit for breakfast, protein for lunch, maybe a sandwich like I just had, side of vegetables, okay, chicken, rice, broccoli for dinner, whole foods. Do it for 30 days. And watch your mental health improve by 75 to 95%. Watch you start to feel better. Watch you have energy. Watch your body change. I feel like shit right now from eating fast food from like 5 days, yo. Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. And I feel so bad. It's 100% on the fucking diet. So that's why I made that wrap. And that was hard to do, and then I got those strawberries. My skirt's bothering me. I can't work out at all. But it'll work out and feel good because I've been eating good. It sucks. Eat nothing but fucking donuts. Fast food will not show you how my body changes. I could probably put on 30 pounds in a month. I can gain weight really quick. Probably though. I'd say probably about 5 pounds a week I could put on, so probably about 2 pounds in a month I could put on. If we're doing a dirty bulk, absolutely. Maybe more than I should. And then show you how my stomach bulges out, how your body just shifts, and go back to clean eating for 90 days and show you how different you look. I mean, it's crazy. It's mind-blowing. I've done this before. Well, I accidentally done it. I fell into a depression and then a bunch of sweets. And this motherfucker's gonna hit me, and I swear to God, I'll fuck you up, sir. PAF1333, I think. What a dick. Feel good. I'm pissed. I was wondering why I felt like this. It never dawned on me that it was the food. It ain't nowhere safe. Nowhere is safe. I'm gonna have to go in the bathroom because I don't like where you're sitting, and I really don't like that you can kind of see up my skirt. So you're gonna have to deal with that. Damn, I need to get over to that sidewalk. These cars never got the speed limit, so I can never get out there. Oh my God. There's another one. Just non-stop perverts. See that shit? I'm gonna put these fuckers on blast, I'm telling you. Let's listen to this shit. Weird perverts. And now we got the president as one, so they think it's normalized, so just expect shit to get worse. It's a high fucking humidity today. I'm literally dying today. I don't know what's getting into me. I'm about to just eat some pills. Seriously, I feel so bad. I need to fast. I'm gonna fast. I'm gonna fast the rest of the day, fast in the morning. Maybe I'll eat lunch tomorrow. I've got to get all those toxins out of my system from all that nasty ass food I ate this week. I feel like shit. I noticed it yesterday, but I thought that maybe it was just, I don't know, sometimes I go through moods. This is different. Cedrin. One thing about me, I'd rather damn get liver and kidney cancer than be called a fucking bum. I have never been lazy. I have always worked. I have a job now. And this is not an easy job. It's not a hard job, but it's not an easy job. And actually, most motherfuckers could not take the public criticism and lies and manipulation and games and buffoonery that even come with this. Most people would off themselves. Why do you think we have so many young creators killing themselves? Not everybody could do this job. And I'm sick of people saying that it's an easy job. It's not. Do you know how difficult it is for me to be out here, like, in these elements, still trying to talk about important topics and even learning about them? It took me 3 weeks to even get all of Trump's victims together. I'm like literally homeless, so like, you know, it's not like I can just go to my office of my house and just pull out my Mac and do things like other people do. It's complex, okay? And the public criticism, the lying, the defamation, the mental health stuff that comes behind this, no, most people couldn't handle it. And that's the truth. You got to have tough fucking skin to be in content creation. Your whole life is under a microscope. People are judging you over lies that never even fucking happened. Not many people can deal with that. Everybody thinks that they can live your life better than you can. They don't want to come put themselves in your shoes for 2 or 3 days. That's the funny part. They'll give you bad advice, but then if you offer to let them put their advice to use or to show that advice, they want no part of that. I need to stop smoking. I have on this patch, but it's barely sticking. You see how like the edges are up off of it? That's what I'm talking about. I'm sick of damn buying stuff that don't work. Alright, maybe the Excedrin will wake me up. I'm gonna look for a happy playlist. I can pretend I'm in Florida. Alright, we're gonna get Beach Boys. Take it. Might need to go find somewhere to take a nap. Let's go. Gotta pee. There's a place called Coca. Away from it all. Bodies in the sand. Listen, sometimes you just gotta gaslight yourself, okay? Right now, we are in Florida. You think I'm joking? Look at that palm tree. That's a palm tree. Look at that palm tree. Huge palm tree. Look at the beach. Oh, look, there's wild horses on the beach. Oh, my God. Look at the dolphins. They call me crazy. I might as well play into it. Although I hear if they call you crazy in 2025, it means that you're a truth teller. So I'll wear that crazy badge of honor until I die. Way down in Kokomo. I wish I could find some more of these like tennis skirts at the Goodwill. It's my favorite one. It's a little big in the waist, but it fits in the hips. I hope I don't get heartburn from the Excedrin. Way down in Coca, Aruba, Jamaica. Ooh, I wanna take you to Bermuda, Bahama, Key Largo, Montego. I wonder where Montego is. Fast and then we'll take it slow. Way down at Kokomo. It's the saxophone for me. You don't even hear that instrument anymore. There was a guy in the 90s. He had nothing. Michael something. He had nothing like stuff like that. I don't remember. I feel like he was like half bald with long hair in the back. I might be tripping. I might be making this up. Oh, God. Aruba, Jamaica. Ooh, I wanna take it. There is holes all over this town. I tell you, you could lose a small child in that thing. Look, you remember the other? Look. Oh, they ain't gonna go far, but still, there's like whole holes. There's a like a sinkhole right down the hill, and then up here, there's a whole hole like that, but it's like, it looks more like, you know where It was, the clown, the killer clown It? You know how he would stand in them subway grates? It's more like that, but half of it's missing. I hope no car ever damn hops that curve. I mean, a whole wheel could fit in there. The whole front end of a car could. I'm picking up good vibrations. What kind of bathroom? Good vibrations. Good vibrations. I know they got music on in this bathroom. My God, y'all, I'm about to pass out. Maybe I just gotta really pee. They got loud ass music playing in there too. I hate that shit. Come on, y'all. Get over it. I gotta change that, I forgot. I don't know what the hell's happening to me today, but I hate life today. It's the best I got. I'm trying not to die. Seriously. What is wrong with me today? Maybe I should have stayed under that tree. I can't help it sometimes. I just ain't got no energy. Just wakes up. Pretty bitch. Of course, it's the one woman in a damn Lexus. What in the fuck is going on today? It's 82 and like, it's not even that bad. I don't understand. I do be going through moods, but this is different. I feel like I got the fucking flu. That's exactly how I feel. I feel like I got COVID. I know it's not, but that's what it feels like. I'm so sick of listening to fucking commercials when I'm a creator. God, I feel so bad. I'm about ready to start banging caffeine. Fuck. Who got the T? Hold on. Oh no, who's got the S? Steroids. Well, I don't know what it is, and I'm joking because I joke about things I shouldn't. My humor style is inappropriate. Ow, I hit my knee. Inappropriate. Felonious. What's your humor style? I like dark. Kind of dry. Felonious. I'm taking the last. I'm taking the last. Alright, he's helping. I'm taking the last. I'm ready to let you go. It'll be short-lived. exhausting. Imagine having a car and a job and a home and you're out here trying to hit some poor homeless woman in the street. Do you know how big of a piece of shit you have to be? Your face is next to a pedophile in the dictionary. You're like right beside me. Same people. You're just as bad. Next to a bully. Also, just as bad as a pedophile. God did say that all sins were equal. To me, it speaks about more of the character of a person. I made up my mind this evening. I'm taking the last. I'll take the last. Yeah, no more fast food. We're done with fast food. Indefinitely. Indefinitely. Will you come on? It's not real weird. That's what I was saying. I tried to get vegetables. It still wasn't good enough. Vegetables are no longer vegetables when you put a pound of sugar and a half a damn pound of butter in it. Now it's unhealthy as fuck. Sweet potatoes don't need sugar. Wait a minute. Y'all remember back in the day when, I think it was Barbara Walters, she sat down with Donald Trump back in the 80s, and she asked him, she said, I think, listen, it was him and some interviewer, and she said, have you ever thought about running for presidency? The real question is why would America be inquisitive about a real estate mogul potentially becoming the president? That right there tells you they've been corrupt from the start. Why are you encouraging a filthy rich man who has made money probably being a filthy man, okay? Why would we be looking to him to be a president of the future? And you know what? I think that Donald was truly shocked his first election. I do. And I think that he's shocked that he's president. I'm shocked that he was elected president, now that I know what I know. And it's not just about the accusations, it's deeper than that. It's his character, it's who he is. I think that he was probably, that planted the seed though, that interview from like 1980 something, it planted the seed. But why were we looking to him to be a president when he was a real estate mogul? If that doesn't tell you about the way that these things work, it should. It should. You know, to ask a political member, a conservative commentator, hey, have you thought about running for office? That's different. He was a Nepo baby. Political experience, knowledge, really, like, basic. It's weird. And I'm pretty sure that was Barbara. And if I'm not mistaken, she actually says, people are wanting to know, have you ever thought about running for president? I'll find it and see if I can remember to find it and stick to it. That's when the seed was planted. And I do believe that he was absolutely shocked by that question. I don't think that he even thought about running for president until it was asked. Who would think a real estate mogul? You know, it's not even in the political spectrum. It's weird. Sorry. I'm just thinking and driving in silence. That was on my mind. It's weird. It's like it's all a setup. This whole election, everything. I bet there's a rabbit hole. They do say that these things are pre-planned years, decades in advance. I'm starting to understand it a little better. I just want to lay down. I don't know. Today's not my day, y'all. Well, I do eat food, and it makes me feel angry because I know what it does. And then I be so hungry, I get desperate and I eat that shit. And it's not food. You know, I'm angry at people that eat a whole food diet for gatekeeping this fucking fact. Why is this not talked about? All these people out there struggling with mental health problems because of the fucking food. Sorry. Stop cussing. 100% bad. I'm not saying that all mental health problems come from a lack of proper diet, but I'm saying a lot. I know what it does to me after damn 3-4 days of eating it. I feel like crap. I feel like sweating this morning, which is weird. Like I said, it felt like the flu. It's not that, it's that I was overeating. I was in a sweater and the humidity was like 70 degrees last night. 70 to 10. But I was overeating from the poor diet that I've been eating. It dysregulates everything. And that was me sweating that fried chicken grease out. 100%. My hair's going crazy. Ah, don't you fall. Like a church. Need a break. Woo, y'all. You ever just don't want to laugh? I think it's that magnesium and then my poor diet. That's how these things work. Ugh. Keep me safe. Damn. That shit's really strong or that food was really bad. Either that magnesium, the magnesium is either extremely strong or that food was really bad on my stomach. Like, It's dragging me down, you know. I feel like I'm lethargic, like I have the flu. It sucks. My eyes are burnt. Extremely burnt. When you're out here in it all day, it's gonna happen. It's gonna be your biggest struggle, staying out of the sun. Yeah, I woke up and I was like, I just don't feel like life in today. And then I've tried to like motivate myself. It'd be hard sometimes, man, just to damn. I think a lot of it's depression too, and like stress. I just got so much on my shoulders. Stress is like debilitating. People be talking about their stress. I'm like, oh, so you throwing up? They're like, what? I'm like, well, you said you was stressed. When I get stressed, I throw up. I can't eat for days. I can't sleep. Like, I guess there's different levels of this shit, huh? They're like, no, I sleep great. Eat fine. I'm like, oh, okay. We just got two different kinds of stress, I reckon. It's debilitating for me. Physically. If I go down 12 hours without eating, I'm ready to pass out because I'm hypoglycemic. So going days without eating is a literal death sentence. It's a struggle. Like I said, I'm to a point where I'm about to live off fucking yogurt, eggs, and milk. It's about the closest, realest damn whole food you can get. Salad, spinach, of course, but like, I guess I'm just gonna have to suffer and eat boiled eggs, damn, and bananas, and that's the closest I'm gonna be able to get, you know? It's really hard to eat a whole food diet living on the street because you have to buy everything big. Think about chicken. If I want chicken for dinner, I gotta buy 4 pieces, 2 pieces, and how am I gonna cook it? You can't. You're homeless. So that's why I was eating all this, trying all these other restaurants, and now I'm all fucked up. You know how long it takes me sometimes to get myself back on track? Like 2-3 weeks. I'm telling you, I swear to God, do it for 30 days. 30 days. We have been poisoned. I've been poisoned my whole life. By who? The FDA, the government, whoever approved all this nasty ass shit that they're force feeding us now. That's crazy. That's crazy. The government's been poisoning us. The government used me as a guinea pig, passed me around from foster home to foster home. My own parents, damn, subjected me to damn brutal smoke, secondhand smoke. I don't think they knew what the fuck they was doing back then, if I'm just being honest. I don't think they had a clue. Because now I'm an adult, and I'm like, what was y'all doing? Seriously. Oh, does that say Mama, new mall? Grandma out for a Sunday drive in a Cadillac. She had something on her tag. I was trying to read it. I like the personalized tags. I always have fun reading them. I don't know if I've ever had I don't think I've ever had a personalized tag. I need to get moving. There's a beautiful river over there that I want to get to, but like, I don't know what happened, man. I do not know what happened. Darting us with a blow. It'd be like that. It's hard to get out here and fight through the damn heat and the elements and the traffic and the mean people, and you know, and at the same time be homeless and like stressed about like how am I ever going to get out of this situation, like because it's 10 times worse than it was last year. And yeah, it's just a lot, y'all. It's a lot. Sometimes I wonder, I look back and I'm like, how did I even make it through that day? I guess it's kind of like that for everybody, right? I'm kind of glad that they don't have a lot of crime and stuff around here, because you do see the cops going through and stuff. At least, I mean, if you call them here, they'll be there. You ain't gonna wait. Like if you was in Greensboro, Winston, or Raleigh, honey, you might wait some time before they show up. Yeah. Hell, I remember that one time in Charlotte where that woman was beating her son in front of me. So I come out of a restaurant with my employer. I was working carpentry. And me and my boss were standing in the parking lot. He like opened the car door for me so I could get in my truck. And I go to sit in the seat, and all of a sudden I see this little boy that's probably maybe 10, 12 at the most. He's running through the parking lot. And he's screaming. He's like, "No, I'm not going back. You're not going to hurt me anymore." And I'm like, "Oh my God, what is going on?" And as soon as I climbed out the truck, so because I was going to chase him, like he was running from somebody. So I'm like trying to get over there so I can see what is going on. And about that time, I see this big old mammoth of a woman step out from behind this, like, it was like the restaurant and then a hotel and like a shopping center that was closed down. She like steps out from the shadows from behind this brick wall. And I mean, she was every bit of 300 and something pounds. I was actually surprised she was even able to keep up with this boy because he was of normal size, you know. And she runs right over to him and put both her hands around his neck, lifts him up off the ground, starts shaking him, and his feet are dangling. At that point, I was like, "Hey, put him down, like let him go." And then my boss jumps in, and then there was like a homeless woman and a homeless man, and there's like a gas station right there. This was on South Tryon, in behind the Gentleman's Club. There's like a bunch of crack hotels and stuff. It's a horrible place. And anyways, I remember when they called the law, there was like 3 different people. It was like 2 homeless people and then like either me or my boss. I think it was me. And yo, it took them forever to get there. Like over 30, 45 minutes. And then they didn't do nothing. They sent that little boy back to the crack hotel with his mama and a bunch of kids shacked up in one single room. I mean, it's unbelievable. It's unbelievable. Yeah, so mothers like that clearly have their children in extremely dangerous, hazardous situations because of the economy and the rent, what it is today. Social services overlooks those types of living arrangements with women and children. They wouldn't have 10 years ago. 10 years ago, they would have took all these women's children for living out of hotels with their children. It was considered inhabitable. You couldn't do that. Children had to have their own room. It's only since high rent prices hit that all of a sudden the laws or policies have changed as to how social services handles children's living arrangement. All these van lifers that have these vans with these 5, 10, 12 kids shoved into a small space, they would have not let you done that 10 years ago. They would have taken your children for neglect. It's only because of the economy. For each sex, you can board 2 girls together, 2 boys together, 3 boys together. You can do that. But and by law, they're supposed to have their own dwellings, their own private spaces. So the fact that this woman was living in one of the worst places to be living, I mean, it was a drug-ridden hotel in the middle of Charlotte. That whole alley back there behind the Gentleman's Club on South Tryon, it's just girls that walk the street all night. And they live in that hotel. And they do drugs in that hotel where that woman had her children. She had like 2, 3, 4 children up in there. 1 bedroom, 1 bathroom. Disgusting. Disgusting. And Lord, if she beats him in the streets like that, just imagine what she did to that poor child behind closed doors. Statistically speaking, he'll end up in the Department of Corrections before 18. It's sad. And the cycle starts over. Then he'll have children. Then he'll be beating his children. And the cycle continues. And he'll remember that. He'll be like, "Oh yeah, when I was like 10 or 12, I ran out the hotel one night and some white lady called the cops on my mom, and when I got back to the room, she beat the hell out of me some more." Because the cops sent him back over there. They said, "You got to go home with your mama." Even though there was like 6 witnesses to the entire incident. I mean, she beat the hell out of him. She wrung his neck like he was a rag doll. "Oh, I guess we're filing a warrant on Monday." Filing a warrant. I'll have that filed, Jason. LAX 4120. That's the guy that was stalking me when I first got back to town last month. Remember that? I told you that if I had to deal with him one more time, that I was going to file charges on him. I've had that opportunity. I didn't want to charge him with a felony. He's already a felon. He actually castrated and maimed a woman. He also has assault on a female. He has a long, lengthy rap sheet that we've already covered here. We looked him up. We went over all of it. That's him. And I've already filed 2 reports with 2 different police departments. And I guess I'll have to go get a copy, go to the magistrate, and file a warrant. I didn't want to have to charge him with a felony or charge him at all. But he's clearly not getting it. He actually was stalking me earlier in the week when I stayed at the library one night. He was actually circling the Food Line parking lot over and over and over. So there's been other times in the past week that he's clearly been trying to get my attention, and I've ignored him. Matter of fact, the last time we were down here, yesterday, he went driving by. And I just ignored him. I kept my head down and pretended like I didn't see him. I've went above and beyond to not only ignore these things, but be lenient. And it's really gotten to the point where they clearly want to be charged. So, as it just so happens, next week I might have resources to do that. So, I guess I need to work on that. Because he's clearly a threat to society. He's so obsessed with me that he cannot control himself. He cannot resist the urge to come find me in public, watch me on live, and then come antagonize me. That makes him an extremely dangerous person who has no cutoff mechanism. He doesn't understand what the word no means. And the fact that he's already a registered felon for maiming and castrating a woman tells me everything I need to know about his character and who I'm dealing with. This is not a joke. It's not a joke. Not only does he do drugs and alcohol, I know this for a fact. I've witnessed it with my own eyes. I don't need to say alleged when I've seen something. Not only does he participate in drugs and alcohol, what happens when he gets drunk one night and sees me bicycling by myself back to my spot and decides that he's not going to accept the word no? I really didn't want to have to go through another court case, y'all, but it looks like I'm left with no choice. Yeah, there's been several times in the past week. I stayed at the library 2 days last week, and he was in the parking lot both nights. He actually drove around. So the way that the library is set up, you can drive behind it, and around the side there's I think a dog place, like an animal shelter. Sorry. And you can circle the block. You can actually circle the entire library. And that's what he was doing for an hour one time, and then the next day it was 20 minutes. It's like he would pull up to the front of Food Line and flash his lights so I would look over. Just look, this is what I'm saying. You know you're going to be charged, right? You know you're going to be charged, right? So I've done told this man, I've already filed 2 reports on this man. I've done told him to leave me alone. His name is Jason Sanchez. His last name I'm not going to say on here because I'm too nice of a fucking person. Yeah. Well, more evidence. You see this shit? You see what I go through? So he's sitting there watching me on live, and now he wants to talk me out of fucking filing charges. Oh, y'all see what I go through? This is why I'm a felon. People like that are why I'm a felon. See, 10 years ago when he pulled up, I would have been on him like white on rice. Unfortunately, or fortunately for him, I don't have any fucking bond money. Otherwise, I would love to slice his goddamn throat for stalking me for 2 months. You know, I really don't want to get the cops involved today. I'll save that for when I go and meet with the magistrate. I'm literally shaking. I want to literally, y'all don't understand my anger. I must have been seriously maybe a bad person in a past life or something. Because the anger that I have, I mean, it radiates through me. I just literally start shaking. I cannot control it sometimes. It feels like I'm about to vibrate for these steps and float in the air from the vibration of anger in my body. Does that have a date on it? What a loser. Yes, it has a date on it. Good. I can give that to the prosecutor. And the point of the date is that I filed those 2 reports when I first got back to town approximately 5 to 6 weeks ago. 2 different departments. He stalked me around town. If you've been here a while, you've already seen it. Hell, sometimes my own followers will see him go by and they'll be like, there's that guy. And I'm like, oh, wow, there he goes again. He's been watching me on live. He knows that I have a channel. He watches my live. Then he comes and finds me. He's a loser. He's a loser. He doesn't even have a car. That's not even his car. He's a loser. He drinks. He drugs. He's older than I am. He's not one of the ones that changed his life. He's still out here doing the same shit that he was doing when he caught his previous charges. Some people change, and some people just become bigger predators. I literally did not want... I guess my biggest thing is all of the videos that I have compiled. So the prosecutor is going to want all of these clips of him stalking me. I don't know how to do that. I guess maybe they can go find them on my page. It's a lot. I really didn't want to have to go to court. I really didn't want to have to, you know, I know how being charged with a felony affects your life for the long term. I feel like first-time offenders for drug offenses, they should be able to get their first-time felonies for drug offenses expunged. A lot of people fall back into drug use because they're a fucking felon and they can't find a fucking job, and so they go back to a life of damn bullshit. Felon. Here. But there needs to be a separation from drugs and crime and more focus on helping these people that have drug addictions. But I did not want to get somebody charged with more crimes. But it looks like I'm left with no choice. Yay, more shit. As if I don't already have shit to do this week. Come on, little buddy. Hey, you're cute. I want to hang out. It's a jumping spider. This right here is a North American, North Carolina black micro jumping spider. If you look real close, you can see all 80 of his eyes. Hey, buddy. Why do y'all like it right there? I swear to God, he's looking right at me. I see 8 legs. You're a cutie patootie. Get on now. No, you can't stay with me. You ain't got to go home, but you can't stay here. All right now, buddy. Get on. Spider-Man. Oh, God, I dropped him. Oh, there he is. He's all right. He's all right. I Spidey-manned him to the ground. I said, you got to go. Sorry, buddy. He's all right. He's all right. He was cute. Ugh, what creeps. Why does people always got to be creepy? Like, you know, do they not know that it's because of their lack of intellectual abilities? Like, do you not know? It's like dudes that are single, but they treat women like shit. They talk about them in a vulgar manner. They disrespect them. They don't value them. You know? It's like, or women that are gold diggers. Think about women that are gold diggers. I mean, you can't even take them out to eat anymore. They're not even grateful for a plate of food. You got to damn buy them a Louis Vuitton bag and get a damn personal chauffeur with a limousine to go on a date with a woman. They act all money hungry. It's the same thing. And then they be like, oh, there's no good man. I can't find a man. Girl, you went out with like 150 of them. He bought you food and didn't expect nothing. But you expected more, so now, and then you kicked into the curb. I see both sides. I swear to God, I'm a mediator. Them high levels of empathy make you capable of seeing both sides. I swear. Being able to put yourself in other people's shoes and see how it would make them feel. Ooh, it hurts me sometimes when I be doing it. I do that all the time. I probably do it a few times a day. When that girl at the coffee shop a few months ago told me that her air conditioning was broke and she was having to go to work with no AC and it was dang 90 degrees, I literally could put myself in her car on a hot summer day with the sun beating down, and you know, and that's something minor. But like that old lady this morning that was this is why profiling is important. You saw how close she got, and I still was like, I mean, she meemaw. If she is gonna attack me, she ain't. It ain't gonna be bad. Bless her heart. She barely had the strength to walk. She ain't got the strength to kill me, strangle me. Like, I think she was just severely. And she's drinking Mountain Dew. As soon as I saw that Mountain Dew, I was like, yeah, that's why she feel like that. Girl, you got to get water, mama. I should have offered her one of them electrolyte tablets. Shoot. Dang. I should have offered her one of them electrolyte tablets and a bottle of water. I didn't even think about it. She had a Mountain Dew. She looked like she was about to pass out, and I felt horrible, and I didn't know what was going on. When people come at me like that, like under any circumstance, I'm kind of extremely on guard, man. I'm extremely on guard. But I will say, elderly people like that, it's like, I'm not saying they ain't got no strength, but she didn't even have the strength to walk. So when I realized what was going on, and she sat down on the bench for a minute, I wouldn't have minded if she sat it there like for forever. Like, I don't own that bench. That bench is just as much yours as mine. And then she took a sip of her Mountain Dew. She got up and she walked off. I could physically feel what she was feeling. I can see the exhaustion, the sunburn, the long sleeve shirts when it's already 80 degrees, the heavy bag she was carrying, the way that her back, I could tell her back was hurting. Half hunched over, elderly, out in the heat with damn fuzzy socks on. Yeah, I think I have a knack for being able to put myself in other people's shoes. It breaks my heart sometimes. It genuinely hurts. This world is a cruel, evil place. Ugh. Alright, I'm going to try to make it up the hill. Shamu's going to try. I kind of want to close. I'm honestly just not feeling it today. I think that maybe I'm going through a mood. Maybe I took too much magnesium. I definitely ate too much bad food, and that's the main reason I feel like this diet is so important when it comes to mental health. There is studies. They found a definitive link between processed foods and mental health problems. So it's true what I say, and there's studies on this, but it really affects me. And like I said, all we did was Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, we ate Hardee's like 3 times. I had a burger from there. I had chicken tenders from there. I had a half a sausage biscuit from there. It's too much. That's not moderation. That's not moderation. That's a full diet of fast food. For instance, yesterday, we had breakfast from Bob's, which was a plate of fried eggs, and they use massive amounts of butter, sugar. So even though it's just eggs and bacon and grits, it don't sound too bad until you look in there and everything's covered in butter and stuff like that. And yeah, so I had Bob's, I had toast, grits, ate the whole breakfast platter. Then I had a Hardee's burger. That's not moderation. Yeah, that's a fast food diet, homie. Just like the other day, we had half a sausage biscuit. Then we came to Bob's and we got a fried chicken plate with sweet potatoes, deviled eggs, cornbread, and it was something, oh, pinto beans. And most of that don't sound bad. Chicken, pintos, sounds like eggs, deviled eggs. But honestly, that whole plate probably had 2,000 calories in it, probably more than that. There was a darn half pound of sugar in my half a cup of sweet potatoes. And I'm not complaining because it's delicious, and we love all of these restaurants that serve us amazing food with their amazing employees that are so nice. But I'm just saying that's not moderation. And it's also not healthy in the slightest, and that's probably why I feel like crap. If I would have had like the half of a sausage biscuit like once every 3 or 4 days, that's moderation. Having a slice of cake on Sunday after you've did 3 gym days and stayed focused on your diet all week, that's moderation. Having some Skittles at the movie theater with a popcorn after you've been consistent on your diet and exercising 1 or 2 days a week, that's moderation. My diet that I've had for the past 3 or 4 days has been trash, and I can feel it. And I wish that people talked about this more, because literally it's that simple. If you're struggling with anxiety, depression, you're isolating yourself because of your weight gain, I'm telling you, all of that is irreversible. You can fix it. You can turn it around. You can feel better. And it starts with the diet. It starts with the diet. It starts with getting outside. And I'm just glad that I made the choice a few years ago to... And I don't even know where it came from. I do know where it came from. I got my heart broke. The love of my life called me a fatty. That's where it came from. Yeah. I thought it was the love of my life. It was not the love of my life. We were not compatible in the slightest. That's the difference between dating, like when you think you're an adult, and actually being an adult and recognizing, like, wait a second, we should have never been dating. Like, he's a good guy, I'm a decent girl, but like, we weren't compatible. We had different life goals, different missions. We were just complete, I don't want to say opposites. We had a lot of common interests, but he's like, girl, don't you think you should stop eating so much? And this was during the body positivity movement too, so I would turn that shit around on him. I'd be like, oh, you're body shaming me. Oh, God. Yeah, that was crazy. Oh, you're messing up. Hold on. He give me advice so that I was happier, because he was a workout junkie. And, I played sports and stuff as a kid, and me and my mom did classes together, like dance classes, and we did everything. Kickboxing, karate, yoga, line dancing. Yeah, for some reason, I think because I was a dancer for like 17 years, I think that I thought that that was enough. Like, oh, I can... And for a long time it was, until I probably hit like my late 20s, and then that alcohol started to catch up to me. That's what happens. So anyways, I thought that like working out at work, doing pole work, dancing, when you're dancing 6 to 8 hours a day on stage, it's exhausting. It's a physical, these girls nowadays, they don't know how to dance in the clubs anymore because they've switched business dynamics. That's what we'll call it. But back in the day, in order to be a professional stripper, you had to actually be able to dance. Yeah, we were theatrical performers. We actually Chippendales, Dallas Cowboy cheerleaders, yeah. So it's not like that anymore, and that's why dancing is dead. That's why dancing is dead. I'm telling you, one day, if somebody decides to open up an old school 80s, early 90s, or late 90s style strip club, they'll make an absolute killing. If you take it back to the men can't touch the girls, yeah, you take it back to a open VIP area where all of the girls are doing dances professionally. There's no closed doors. There's no hot tubs. There's none of that prostitution going on. You'll make a killing. That's what they want. That's what they want. They're begging for it. I'm telling you. Sex is so easy to get nowadays. I mean, you walk into any strip club and you can pretty much sleep with any stripper you want nowadays, as long as you got enough money. It's disgusting. But also, that's why they're not making money. That's why they're not making money. So, yeah, I'm telling you, an old school strip club with the girls actually throwing fire and fucking turning upside down and doing one-handed pole inverts with theatrical performing. it'd make a killing. I'll never forget working at King Street Cabaret the last time. Remember we went down to Charleston and I was the only girl out of 60 girls that knew how to dance. That's when I knew. I was like, oh God, this is not a strip club. What you mean you bitches don't know how to dance? That's when I knew it was a brothel. I was like, oh God. Oh God. Yeah, that's a telltale sign. Walk into a strip club and none of the girls are dancing. You in a brothel. That's not a strip club. Hello.
Hi.
Hey. It's a pretty day, ain't it?
It is.
It sure is. It ain't too hot. Especially in the shade. It's perfect. It's a little hot in the sun. It's 82. The ocean being right here really helps, don't you think? Ain't that a beautiful ocean? I'm still imagining palm trees in every parking lot, okay? I miss my Florida fam. I do. I miss it so much. It's okay. I keep reminding myself that I'm going to be retiring there. It's fine. It's fine. Oh, I ain't got no brakes. Hold on, homie. It's hot. I bet you money that darn thing ain't even open. I probably need to go in this laundromat and stuff. Listen. Oh, hold on. My fam's laundromat busy today. There's the only bathroom over here. Seriously, the only one. I can't go into Checkers because I slipped and fell in there. There was a freaking pot on the floor. What do you think I carry a mop kit with me? First of all, that is a liability. Second of all, when I picked myself up out of said puddle that should have never been in the floor, I said, oh my God, you guys, I was on live. This is all on video. I said, oh my God, you guys, what the hell? My clothes were soaked. My hip hurt. I went down hard. The phone went flying and smashed. And I stood up and I was like, oh my God, what is there a puddle there for? I was like, they better be lucky somebody ain't tried to sue them for this crap. Then the people in there got mad that I said that. I had it out with everybody in the store. I told everybody to go fuck themselves. If that would have been one of them old ladies that slip and fall, it would have been a different story when they broke a hip. But because I'm home, I deserve to slip and fall on the ground, I guess. This is my point. They hate me. I don't care. They hate themselves. It's not me that they hate. It's the truth that they hate. Sorry. Alright, let's go. Gotta continue to... There's always some weird people around. I'm literally walking out minding my business and he's like, Lord have mercy. Like, sir? Yeah, you better be calling on the Lord, your Savior. Because you're gonna need him. Can't even damn walk in the laundromat and take a piss without perverts coming at me. I swear to God, I need to just, I'm gonna create, I got a business idea. Hear me out. I'm gonna create a vest that has arms. That's just, it'll have like 4 arms in the back, maybe 2 arms on the side and 4 arms in the front. And it's just gonna be arms rotate. You put the vest on and you'll have a full circumference of arms that beat off all the men in society that cannot contain control their lustful ways. I need to wear that when I go out in the woods too, because them spider webs be getting me. Be having to, when you walk through the woods here, you gotta like go through the woods like this, like you're a pirate with a sword. You gotta do a sweep with a stick to get the spider webs out your way before you walk down the paths. Oh God, that handy arm vest would come in. Maybe we should just put baseball bats. How about that? Or stun guns. Hands with stun guns. See that old man that sat on the bench the other day and got way too close? See, he would have got stun gunned in the throat if I would have had that handy dandy vest on. Shit, problem solved. Telling you. I'm gonna come up. I'm gonna get a shirt printed. Something. Where in the world did my vape go? I'm sorry. I don't have my life together. I ain't worth a damn. What happened was I ate all this fattening food this week, and now my brain cells, my 2 brain cells, they won't rub together. There it is. People get on my nerves. I just want to bring them. I want to call them out. I do. I want to call them out. Which starts confrontation, so I don't know if a good idea, but alright, let's rock and roll. I'm getting there. Oh Lord, I'm so I'm trying so hard. I'm try out. Oh snap. I'm gonna tell you what, these damn bike drink holders ain't worth a damn. Got both of them from Walmart, both pieces of crap. One of them's already broke, and this one is strapped together with Velcro, which won't last. I think I'm ready. Some days it ain't that bad. Days like today, well, I was already on the hot bike this morning, and I like fattening down fried chicken. Every time I eat greasy food, like 2 days I want it hot. Just like you ever drink beer and then you're like on fire the next day. Like you ever go out for a night of drinking and you get home and you're hot, and then the next morning you wake up you're hot as fuck. The same thing with fried food for me. It swells me up like damn veggie turkeys in the summer heat. My fingers get all fat like I've been drinking. Some fried chicken I had the other day. Delicious food. Damn. No wonder my body feels like shit. I guess maybe because I grew up on whole food. I mean, I will say I've ate a pretty clean diet most of my life. Even when I was on drugs, I ate a lot more sweets. But I remember me and my ex going to damn First Watch, Longhorn. We was always eating out somewhere. Ruth Chris, Lemons, Green Valley Grill. We were always eating at restaurants that had whole food menu items. You know, it wasn't like, even when I would cook at the house, it would always be healthy stuff. Even when I was on drugs, I ate a pretty clean diet. Maybe that's why I didn't age like a lot of people age when they do heavy heroin and stuff. You know, heroin has its physical, it has things that it physically deteriorates on a person, just like methamphetamine users. They sometimes have a certain crack addicts. There's certain symptoms and signs, I suppose, for each drug. And sometimes they mesh together, sometimes you can't tell. But yeah, you know, to do as many drugs as long as I did, I'm actually genuinely surprised that I'm not more ruined. I don't know, that I didn't mess my body up. lot of those I got removed. I paid thousands of dollars to get stuff removed. But I don't know. I guess maybe eating a whole food diet, having more money added more stability to my drug life. Even when I had a life of luxury when I was on drugs. I got my hair dyed at $200 like every damn few months. I get highlights done, nails done every other week, pedicures, tanning. That's what I did when I was on drugs. Most of my time off consisted of spoiling myself. Crazy. It's absolutely crazy. But, you know, I knew when I got clean that I was going to be giving all of that up. That was the choice that I made. I have no regrets. I never expected to end up on the streets. I didn't think that the economy was this bad, but clearly, ooh, it got bad. It's getting worse. But yeah, I think because I had a little bit more money, I was able to take better care of myself, and that's probably why I don't have that drug look to me. Does that make any sense? You know, think about celebrities that had massive drug problems. You can't. They hit it well. Even like Jessica Simpson, she looked absolutely beautiful when she showed up on Ellen, drunk as a skunk. Remember? She's gorgeous. Like, I wouldn't have known she was drunk unless she opened her mouth, and that's what she did. And what an embarrassing moment for poor Jessica. She's already been through the ringer, bless her heart. But for real, because of the fact that she has money. What is that saying? You're not ugly, you're just poor? Yeah, that applies to drug use. The more money you got, the more you're going to be able to hide it. The more beauty and maintenance you can pay for to manage your addiction. You know? And I think that's why I got lucky, is because there was money and appearances involved. At the time, my appearance was part of my relationship because of my partner's status and his business. So I had to look the part. Cocktail dresses, high heels, highlights, tan, beautiful smile, you know. When you're living that glitz and glam, nightclubs every weekend, social gatherings to promote, you gotta look the part. I don't miss that shit at all. At all. Ice cream. No, Shamu. I do though. Gelato, yes. There ain't nowhere like that around here. I don't know if I've had the gelato from Walmart, but I've never had I don't think real gelato. I don't know, maybe. You know, maybe I did. That would be nice. Maybe an ice cream truck. I'd settle for a SpongeBob pop with the eyes missing. Why is that? Every time I get a SpongeBob ice cream, the bubblegum eyeballs are missing. The hell? Or it's only got one eyeball. And it looks like a cyclops. Oh man. Yeah, I could use some ice cream. I think maybe since it's been so cool at night, my body doesn't have time to adjust to the weather before it changes to a different damn season. It was just 60 something degrees. Almost froze. I had to wear 3 shirts, 2 pairs of pants. It's been cold, and then during the day it's hot. Alright, water, maybe. Oh, I might have to go up that hill. I didn't make an electrolyte drink today. I don't know if I need it. I mean, I'm still unclear. I thought if it went 90 degrees, I didn't need extra electrolytes, but let's try it and see if it helps. Maybe that's what it is. I haven't had one of those sodium packets since yesterday, and I don't eat a lot of sodium. I mean, if strawberries didn't have no sodium, that wrap didn't have no sodium. See what I'm saying? We usually get sodium from our diet. about diet and nutrition. They don't. God, what happened? Jesus Christ. Anybody know how to style hair? I just want something that makes me not look like a little boy. I guess the wind got it. I'm not going here. I kind of want something, but I don't know what I want. I do. I kind of want something, but I don't know what. Get like that. Oh, I was going to do that electrolyte. Hold on. Let me put you somewhere. It's not going to be the best angle, but just chill out. I ain't got no choice. The camera thing broke, and I'm sorry. Phew, it's hot. It actually is not that bad today, but it's still a little spicy in the sun. We're gonna make an electrolyte water. I might be missing some sodium, potassium, and magnesium. Probably some vitamin B12s and 6s too. I mean, even though I had those strawberries and stuff, I haven't been eating as much fruit, and I've been skipping my protein. I've been slipping, okay? It's okay. These things happen. Y'all seen me take 2-3 months off before of my workout regimen. After that whole Planet Fitness thing last year for November and like December, I didn't move. All we did was eat and sleep. Remember? I do. So I go through these moods where life is hard and I give up. I get stuck. I can't get my body out of bed and I can't get myself out of my head. And I fall into a depression and I go off my routine and my diet. It doesn't matter. None of that matters. Those mistakes don't matter. The only thing that matters is that I get it together eventually and get back out there. It's all irrelevant. All of that time off. And you know, your body needs rest time. Your body needs rest time. Sometimes a few months off, a few days off. That's what your body needs. I can't even focus. I'm trying to talk to y'all. Let me drink a sip of this and see how I feel. See if it helps. Putting that down will probably help more than anything. This was strawberry lemonade. True Labs from Walmart. I think it's about 12 to 16 tablets. It's packages, little single packets. I think it's 12 or 16 of them. In my opinion, it's one of the better ones because it has the highest milligram of sodium. Let's go. Back in the basket. I had this guy bothering me, y'all. He didn't try to eat me twice, and I'm just trying to work, so.
Hey, how's you doing? I'll say hello.
He's clearly mentally disabled, so we're going to let it go. But I really wish people would leave me the hell alone. Oh. Sorry about the angle. I'm really trying to enjoy my day. Oh, let's get the tag. Ooh, Dr. Chrysler. He's harmless. He's just... They just want to get the attention they can get. It's like, if I didn't speak the first fucking time and you see me working, get the fuck out my face. You're asking to cussed out. You deserve to be cussed out. That whole thing, they keep themselves. They think they're entitled to your time. Do you know how big of a psycho you have to be? And he only pulled in there because he saw me, because he come out of the store with nothing in his fucking hands, didn't he? Roll it back. I didn't see nothing in his hands. Maybe I'm wrong. He pulled up after I got there, after he saw me in the parking lot. Then he gets out, tries to speak, and I ignore him. Then he goes in the store for a minute, comes out and tries again. And which, by the way, trying to get as close as possible. You know, when I finally impede this one day and I karate chop one of these motherfuckers in the throat, I am not going to feel bad, because they have all been warned. They all watch me, stalk me, harass me around town. And when a judge sees that CPTSD that I was diagnosed with, and then watches all of these thousands of videos of me being stalked, I'm going to get probation. Don't play with me. I done completed probation about 8 times in my fucking life. Play with me. I will throat chop you on GP. Just for principle. I'd love to, actually. If I went on a mission here, I probably would have done fucked somebody up. If I'm being honest. You know. Yeah, I complete probation really well, and I think it's been about 4 times. One time I was in prison, one time I was in prison. That's when they sent me back to maximum security women's prison and activated my sentence for them charges. I think I've completed probation successfully. Don't play with me. They know I pay monies. They'll let me throat punch you and then make me pay a little bit of restitution just to stay free. Don't play. Sure, I wouldn't be seeing no jail time. No prison time. Simple assault. Oh, that's probation. And take up space in prison. Don't be stupid out here. People like that are running up on me, I just want to be clear. Men like that roll up on women looking for an opportunity, those are the same type of men. Whew. Those are the same type of men that mess with their neighbors' children. Always looking for an opportunity. Just in their character, I guess. God, it's hot. Okay. Can't breathe. Oh my God. You know, I don't know how. I feel like I worked out more last year when we were in Jacksonville. We were all over the Keys, Charleston. I felt like we worked out more then. But my phone says that I'm working out more this year than last year. So, okay. Yeah, but you say. Violated, and like people just act like it's nothing. It drives me insane how heartless society is. I guess somebody's saying child frame or something you didn't do. You'll find out the hard way like I did. It's crazy. Yeah, I went through a lot last year. I was almost sex trafficked in out of a restaurant that I worked at. Horrible fucking people. Then I was arrested 6 months later for crimes I didn't commit because two fat, well, yeah, fat bitches complained to me, fucking followed the law and lied on me, said I did something that I didn't do. It's crazy. It took 9 months to get those charges fucking dismissed. After they rushed the case and did not allow me due process. No one apologized. No one said, sorry, we got the story wrong, sorry. We didn't know you weren't the instigator. We went off of your past criminal record for 2009 and just assumed that you were the instigator. It's crazy. You know, going through shit like that and then showed me on the internet has only showed me that society is way worse off than I thought. And you know, and this comes from a woman who does not consider herself very smart at all. And that's sad. If I'm then what I see out here, why don't they if they're smarter than me? What's going on? How am I this dumb? But I'm this aware. Like, shouldn't people smarter than me be out here fixing it? real. This shit's wild. But no, all the people that are telling me that a college educated, loving families is ignored. They just ignore it. They just put blinders on it. It's easier to do and work and strive. Alright? Got fucking lazy. Okay? Need your negative Nancy attitude around here. I can hear you silently judging me. What a dumb bitch. How do you take too much magnesium? In an attempt to feel better and not murder people tomorrow. Susan, I need that magnesium. So I don't turn into dynamite. Sidewalk chalk everywhere. I'm about to get comfortable. I wonder if my other phone's gonna work out here. If it won't, then so sorry. I'll see you tomorrow. But if it does, I might just do some yoga. That phone's about to die. Shit. Oh, now I can finally take my glasses off, maybe. I'm stuck in a rut. I'm so sorry, y'all. The phone is black. I'm taking my shoes off. Let's see if I can do this one. I already took it off. I did it. Usually I flip them, but I couldn't get my foot in there. Crazy. Look, that patch is coming off. If it's not hooked, then... Look, the whole thing... Only that portion right here, the size of a fingerprint, was stuck to me. It's because I'm sweating and they get wet. Sometimes I'll take them off, dry them off, and then try to stick them. This ain't gonna work. No wonder I'm puffing on that vape. The damn nicotine patches don't stick. I'm glad it's a little windy. I hope my other phone works so we can sunbake. I don't know. It's that Verizon 5G brand new iPhone. I'm seriously to a point to where I'm going to get a new bank account just to switch my phones over. Like, I don't know how, but that's my mission this week, to get a brand new fancy bank account with a bank that's worth a damn so that I can switch all my phones over to a different plan. Because, I mean, it's literally, it's costing me money. It has for 2 years not having service. Yesterday, I had people in the chat, and then my service would drop, and they all disappear, and they don't come back. And, you know, this is the only way I have to feed myself until further notice. So I have to strive for a better tomorrow by having phones that work. This is part of content creation. I know people want to come in here and bash me. Oh, she's got 3 phones. She ain't homeless. I had the phone, and you know what? I actually have about 25 cell phones. I got a whole Walmart bag of them in storage, homie. I ain't no crackhead. I know y'all want to say, oh, she's a drug head. No, I'm very responsible. I had all those phones before I become homeless, and I've accumulated 3 phones because I need data to film. And y'all see how quickly they die. Y'all see I'm always struggling with these phones. Can't get service. Crying in the street. Ready to jump off a bridge because I can't get service. No one is going to continue to gaslight me for doing my damn job. First you say get a job, then I get a job, and now you're like, oh, this is not a job. And you want to bash me. Like, people are such haters. They really are. I wish I could fight them in a boxing ring, though. I get sick of talking about it. But for those that don't know, the reason I'm explaining this again is why I have phones, and I'm explaining, you know, how I do things and why I do things the way that I do. Because people don't understand. They see the phones, and they're like, oh, she ain't homeless. No. If here's the thing. I can get rid of the phones. Will it make you happy? Then I won't get to eat. I'm sure you would love that, right? Thank you to my true followers that said, no, we want you to eat. Thank you. Because for some reason, since I started this page, there's been a double standard. I'm not allowed to have a home. I'm not allowed to have a job. I'm not allowed to have a car. I'm not allowed to have clothes. I'm not allowed to work out. I'm not allowed to have cell phones. I'm not allowed to have food. I'm not allowed to ask for donations. I'm not allowed to work on my own channel. The double standard is infuriating. and I'm not going for it, and that's why the comments off. You know, it's crazy. I actually came to this platform with no intention of making money, and it just so happens I got monetized. And now it's become my only means to an end. Why is it that I care so much about humanity and society, but they literally have shit on me for years? My whole life. My whole life. It's crazy to me. I don't know why I keep coming back, trying to develop and cultivate myself to better position myself to help others. It's frustrating. So I don't know if this phone will work, but I'm going to try in a minute. And I'm going to plug that one up. Yeah, there's always been this double standard. This is that True Hydrate with the, it's got 550 milligrams of sodium. This has been the best one I've found. You get more of these individual tablets. I think it's like 16 of them. And it's about $17 a box. However, most of them you only get 6 to 8 of these, and it's still the same price. And this has the most sodium. It's electrolytes, vitamins. I like the strawberry lemonade. You taste more of the strawberry than the lemonade, but it's good. Yeah, I want to relax. I don't know what's gotten into me today. It could just be the weather. I wish that I could see how much battery power I have on there. Where's my other phone? I got a towel. It was all balled up. Look how raggedy it is. It's probably not clean. The last time we had it was at the park in goose poop. Listen, it's been washed since then, but we did go back to the park and I did lay it on the ground, but I didn't lay on it, and then I picked it up and I put it in a bag and hid it. So it's been in the woods during the rain and stuff. It didn't get wet. It's been in the grass. It's been in the grass. We laid on it. It's probably got sweat on it. It's fine. It's probably got goose poop on it too. We'll see what side's cleaner. It came out the woods. I can't help it. It is what it is. I just needed something to lay on because the grass is itchy when I get out there and try to lay down. Everything's about to die. I gotta plug everything up. I've been irresponsible today. I've been struggling. I don't know why I feel so bad sometimes, y'all. I'm starting to feel better now that I don't think that my diet, that's why I feel like shit. My diet. I do know why I feel like this. It's my diet. It's as simple as that. Where's the cords? I think I've always had this problem on my channel. I had a major eating disorder when I was a child, but like, I've always had this problem. Where's the other cord? Don't tell me I don't have it. Here it is. I have a real big problem with real food. I've never been one of them people that was much for like pizza and pasta and like, I'd rather have a burger that's lettuce wrapped over a burger with a bun. Seriously, I would prefer it. I guess probably because I grew up eating cooked food. Everybody cooked. Mama cooked. My mama cooked. Grandma cooked. I guess when you grow up in a household where people cook real food, they peel potatoes and boil them, and they can tomatoes and stuff like that. When you grow up eating stuff like that, I guess you got a particular taste of food you like. I'm grateful for that now because I can't eat half of what most Americans live on. Over half of what they live on. I mean, seriously, more often than not, if I go out to eat with someone, I can't find anything on the menu I want because it's just all fried junk. It's just crap. Now I'm gonna run on that phone and then we're gonna lay out. I bet that bathroom ain't open. There's a bathroom back there, but it's never open. I mean, I think I've seen it open once in like 3-4 months. So yeah, anyways. Well, I'm gonna switch over. I can't even see. I don't even know. Yeah, it's still rolling, I think. Yeah, we're gonna relax and hang out. And I'll see y'all in a little while. I'm gonna take a break. Bye, y'all. Be safe. Bye. Can't see.